What's up, gamers? So, you all know Tower of Falling and Failing, right? It's the first Ascension tower ever made for the game. Pretty much revolutionized the way we look at towers. And, have you ever wondered what it would look like if it was actually an Ascension tower? Well, I did. So, yes. This is an actual tower that I made. Don't ask why I decided to put, I wasted 5 hours of my life making this into a reality. I wouldn't say I did a bad job, but it's definitely a pretty weird experience to play through. So, part of the video is gonna be me playing through the tower and giving my commentary of what I changed, what I couldn't change, all that stuff. But if you want to see the tower yourself, whether after the commentary or just right now, doesn't matter. The link will be in the description. But now I will play through the tower. Alright, so starting on the first floor, I'm gonna just get no clip. I'm gonna use heal. I'll turn the audio down just a bit. Again, if you want to see this, link will be in the description. So this first part, pretty much the same. I had to make this go up. And, oh yeah. So, there's a few things I gotta mention in the tower. Because it's an Ascension tower, I had to change some obstacles to make it go up instead of down. So this floor is actually one of the hardest ones to make. This obstacle's a little funky, whatever. Also, that's a trap if you try to go down there. Yeah, I added some traps. Basically what I tried to do when extending the gameplay, I tried to stay true to what the tower's creation style is, but yeah, let me know how good of a job I did, because I don't know. If you guys like this, I might do this with some other Ascension towers, but this one was definitely the easiest, and I thought it would get the most clicks, so that's why I did that. Anyway, we're reaching the end of the first floor. And again, yes, I moved sections around, I deleted some sections, I added some sections, but I tried to stay true to what the tower was. And you may notice some differences if you played this tower recently. Oh yeah, by the way, I either recommend playing this tower before or after. You should, or like after. If you wanna, okay, what I'm trying to say. If you wanna check this tower out, and I recommend you do, then you can do that. But I also recommend after that going to the Tower Falling and Failing. Either before or after, and just like comparing the differences. Because this feels way different than playing the tower normally. Than playing the original, sorry. I cannot speak today. Alright. Now reaching the end of floor 2. The obstacle that was at the start of the floor, I didn't at the end of the floor. Actually, I completely remade it because I accidentally deleted it and I didn't feel like going back into the model and getting the model out again. So, yeah. I'm gonna try not to talk too much, but if you don't want to see the commentary, just mute the video or play the game yourself. Okay. Also, I added custom kill brick lag just to make it fair, so you can do this. It was really easy to do. I just changed one value of the kill brick script, so it's not an absolute nightmare to play this tower. I will be using heal right about here. I'm trying to do it legit, but I'll just use heal really fast. Just heal all the way up. I'll try to refrain from using it in the run, though. Anyway, yeah, there's not a lot to talk about in these first few floors. I just made the thing go up instead of down. This floor I had to basically... So the interesting thing with making this was, I had to take sections of the floor, select them, model them, and then like switch them around. Because this was actually originally on top, because you would go this section and then you go down to the spinner. So I had to move this. Which is something that you might not really think about when you're playing this, but it was a big thing in development, and it took most of the time. This also stands true for white floor. I had to do that with basically all of those sections. And, yeah. So the first four floors are what you'd expect, but floor 5 is going to be a little different. Anyway, we're not there yet, so I'm going to use heal on this part because it's sucks. I've always hated this part. This spinner's a little easier than it was before. It's mainly because... Oh, crap. Yep, I expected that. I nerfed this section because I didn't like it. So, yeah, this is, the square instead of, like, the weird shape it was before. Alright, so this floor, I had to make this floor the way it was because this... I wanted to do it, stay true to the Ascension thing, but it didn't work out. This floor is one of the only ones that's specifically built to be down, and I couldn't change it, mainly this arch thing. I tried for like an hour to make it better, but I ended up just barely touching the floor and just adding teleporters, so. Yeah, sorry if you only wanted me to use objects from Ring 2 time, but I had to do this. This section's pretty much the same. Overall, I'm not super mad about how this turned out. I just wish I had found I wish there was a better solution. But, you know, it is the way it is. I think this is also one stud. These are easier. I'm pretty sure there's actually a kill brick here in the original that made it harder. Whatever. I'm gonna heal right here. Again, there's custom kill brick lag in this, so worrying about kill bricks is not a big thing. Alright, now you gotta go back here, and if you fail this part, yeah. You know what happens. Again, sorry, I wish I could make this floor different, but there was really no other way that I could do it without it being, like, really weird. Because I had to add that head hitter section, and that would have created, like, right there, and then you have a safety net right there. It would just be all wacky and weird. So, sorry about that. Anyway, this teleports you to white floor. This section's pretty much the same, but instead it uses elevators, which was also not in Ring 2 times, so sorry about that. It's actually really easy, there's only 3 sections. It's easier in the Ascension version. And now we're on Maze floor. So this floor, I didn't want to teleport you to the top and then you go down and then another teleporter, so you just see it from the bottom. And I already memorized the routing, so I don't need this. Crap. Alright, and then this part, you have to jump to this rest, and if you miss that jump, it's a really easy jump, but if you miss it, you go back to the start of the floor. There's also no GBJs in this tower. I probably should have said that earlier, but... Anyway, this and that is all filler. So I felt like a fast spinner would kind of fit the music and style of these floors, so... Alright, this might take a few attempts. It has a safety net, so it's not a big deal. Unless you, like, fall in that hole, but even then you're not falling far. Alright. I feel like this filler kind of fit the theme of the tower, but I'm not sure. Again, let me know. Here, I'll turn up the music just a bit. Music is weird in OBS. Anyway, so. Uh-oh. Yeah, I pretty much saw the thing that with the weird spam on floor 2, and I assumed that that would be okay. I don't know. Alright, this is the weird jumps. Weird section, it's not hard. And these 12 flips are pretty much the same. Except there's actually an angled platform right here, unlike the original, so you do that. I tried not to revamp or change anything in the tower, but some things I just felt were kind of necessary. Because I didn't like them, and I'm stupid. And hey, I'm the creator of the tower, I spent time in it. I can change what I want. Anyway, this section... These last 3 floors are actually really easy, because they're meant to compensate for the stress that you're having, but you shouldn't have any stress here because there's no GBJs. Also, this tower is like low mid challenging because, again, no GBJs. Oh boy, I'm gonna speed this section up to when I beat it. Alright, I'm back. Now this part, you just go up here. I thought this kind of fit the floor, so I did this. Oh, also the music didn't come with the model that I did, so I had to add the music in. It wasn't a big deal, but... Okay, you're gonna be happy that I added Kilbrick lag because of this section. This section is actually a faster than normal spinning area, but it's not that bad with Kilbrick lag. Still, if you stand still, it's not something I'd recommend doing. You're gonna get pretty hurt, as you can see. Alright, then you have this pretty difficult trust jump. It's not the worst thing in the world. And now, after his kill bricks, I'm gonna kill. After his kill bricks, we're on floor 10, which is like so easy. Floor 10 is like the easiest crap in the world. I was contemplating adding a final outside, but then I realized it wouldn't be geared to the tower, so I didn't. I feel like people get mad at me about it anyway. I also wanted to add other things, like I didn't like that there was a safety net that made these last 3 floors pretty free. So I wanted to add like a conveyor that shot you out of the tower or something, but then I realized that would also not fit with the tower, so you know, it is how it is. That section's also easy. Kilbrick lag. I might dumb down the Kilbrick lag a bit, or make it buff it, whatever, you know. Here's the thing, unlike in Falling and Failing, where you're going down to the wind pad, this tower you're going up to the wind pad. And there we go. That is the tower. Definitely not the best creation of my world, but if you liked how this turned out, you should definitely see my other tower, Tower of Ascended Glory. Still recommend everyone check that out. Anyway, that is Tower of Falling and Failing Ascension version, or as, because this was actually based off of a post that someone did in one of the private servers that I am in, and they called it Tower of Rising and Winning. So, you know, if you have like a cursed JTO game and you want this in there, just DM me. I'll be happy to send you the model or whatever. Anyway, game links in the description. Thank you guys for watching, and goodbye.